Health Matters on Arizona Daily Mix is brought to you by Gasser Dental.
Go. Ours to win now. Doors open. Let's go. Blue 32. Blue 32. Go.
I think in general that the assumption is that if you decide that you're going to put on the pads and you're going to play football, there is the possibility that you might be injured. But somehow coming around third and scoring, hitting the plate, that's not one of those things that you assume will also take you out for the season like it did with Steven Souza of the Diamondbacks. Dr. Tony Nguyen of the Core Institute, there's so many injuries that are going on with the Diamondbacks before the season even starts. Is it a reflection of the training?
I don't think it's a reflection of the training. I mean, Souza's probably crossed home plate, practiced millions of times. And
yes.
I think it was just a fluke accident.
Well, the flukes seem to be after the Diamondbacks because you're talking about Souza out for the season now because of that really massive injury that he's already had surgically repaired. You've got Jake Lamb out for several weeks, people that the team is depending on, and you're a sports medicine specialist. Just do you see it when it comes to competition all the time?
See what?
See injuries like this going on.
Oh, yeah, we see this happen. Usually not to this extent. It's a pretty bad injury that Souza sustained.
So what's the rehab time for ACL injuries?
Typically for ACL, and usually you're out for 6 to 9 months at a minimum.
So this is then post-surgery, 6 to 9 months. Is there a choice about not getting it surgically repaired?
There is. Some people, what we call copers, can function without an ACL reconstruction.
You call them what?
Copers. ACL copers. So,
to cope with an injury.
Yeah. So they functionally don't have an ACL, but that you don't need one for typical daily living. You don't need an ACL just for walking, bicycling, swimming. It's really only when you have a cutting or pivoting type of sport that you want to participate in. I will say that some hikers going uphill isn't a problem. It's coming down.
Are you optimistic about a complete recovery? Obviously, you can't say absolutely for sure when it comes to Souza, but he was emotionally wrecked when it came to this now wiping out the entire season after last year and an injury taking him out for part of a season.
Yeah, certainly a devastating injury, but I think this is something that you can come back from. It's just going to take time, rehab, and persistence.
Tell me about the Core Institute.
Well, the Core Institute's a multi-specialty group that encompasses orthopedic surgeons, and within that we have hand surgeons, spine surgeons, sports medicine, total joints, and we also have rehab and pain management.
Well, there's a lot of moms and dads, a lot of grandmas and grandpas out there who are saying right now, I want to know about what sport my child should not play. Do you have kids?
I do have children, yeah.
How old?
They're 5 and 7.
All right.
Yeah.
Either one of them, I'm not even going to ask you whether it's a boy or a girl, either one of them, is there a sport you say, I'm terribly sorry, I'm not going to let you play this game?
I'll let them play whatever they want to play. I'm certainly not going to push them one way or the other, but it's kind of up to the kids. But as a father and seeing all the injuries in football, unless they really push the issue, I'd probably keep them out of that.
Well, I'll tell you, sports medicine is a relatively new specialty, and it certainly is something that young athletes, grade school kids, high school kids, college kids depend on, and the pros, of course, like Steven Souza.